Okay, what I got here is I got a heat gun. It's cold out here. I mean, it's like 41 degrees is going to be the high today. So I don't even know what the temperature is right now, but it's pretty cold. So this will work even in cold weather. This is a good little test here. So, you know, I've got my heat gun, and you know, it's got 2 settings. It's a cheap one. I don't even know where I got this. Just put it on 1, let it heat up, and then right here is my letters. So what I'm gonna do is kind of hard to show this with this thing going, you know, 2 hands kind of thing. But basically what I'm gonna do is just heat this up, and then I'm gonna set this camera up here. I'll show this, but I just want to I've got this little plastic piece. This is just a piece that's straight out of a fish and tackle box, but it's great because you can use this in. It's plastic, it's not gonna hurt your finish, and then you just kind of work that decal off until, you know, like you can grab it with your hand, and then you're just gonna, I can't show this, maybe I set this camera up here. It's probably the best I can do. It's kind of backwards, but you'll get the idea. Get the shot right, maybe. So I got it on 1. I'm gonna let it heat up, just kind of feel it. And I'm just gonna heat up. And then it'll just come right off. We'll worry about the glue later. Kind of heat it up. So, alright, yeah, got that, I was off. See, you know, you got leftover basically glue, adhesive, so I have to get all that off, and I got some alcohol, just go over it and it'll come off. It's kind of a process. Anyway, let me show you that. Alright, so what I got here is I got a rag, nice good clean rag, and some rubbing alcohol. So this one's 99 or 91% alcohol, so it's got some water in it. And what you want to do is just pour some on your rag, don't pour it on the finish. And then we're just going to take this and we're just, you know, get the area saturated a little. It'll take it a minute to kind of get in there and get that glue up. This takes a little while to do because you'll miss some of it. Just kind of keep working it in there. Might be able to show this better. So I'm gonna kind of circular, you know, back and forth, just normal stuff. You can see it is coming off. It just takes a little time. And anyway, you just keep kind of wetting your rag a little. Stuff is cold. It almost you need to just kind of wipe it down first, so you get that alcohol in there and it'll start breaking it down. I do like a bigger area, that way when I go back to this, then the alcohol is kind of getting in there good. Flip your rag too. kind of look down this way, and you can really see, you know, whichever way, like looking down like this, then I can see where all that glue is. The adhesive, glue, whatever you want to call it. So let me show you this. It took a while. If you look down the edge of that, it's smooth as can be. So I got all of that, you know, all of that adhesive off of it. It's just, you know, you can buy these at Harbor Freight, and this is just a polish wheel. It's not even a cutting wheel or anything. And all I'm going to do with that is just kind of go over it and buff it out before I put my letters on. And just kind of Alright, so what I did was I tried to clean this, I'm trying to show this, but I tried to clean this up as best as possible. My sticker is going to cover over that, so I'm not too worried about it. And then I put a piece of carpenter's tape here so that I can line up my lettering. So with that kit, you're going to peel this off, and so I needed a place to just make sure the line kind of followed the contour, since I'm not going all the way to the bottom of for example, you know, if I started it all the way at the bottom, I could do that, but I want it to set just like that, so I need a little bit of an edge to kind of go by to keep my lettering sort of intact. And so then the best way to kind of do it too is you still have your plastic piece or your tackle box, so we can get the air out of any of these stickers as they go. So like with my Tennessee sticker, all I'm going to do is I'm going to peel it back. These are they're kind of big enough that you can they're sort of stiff, so you can almost peel them off just like that. And then, not really showing it, but just kind of peel it up so it sticks nice. And then you need to go over it with your that gets everything out of there. And then what I do with these is I cut these because I think that it's easier, because when you peel this up, there it goes. Bring it up and then take your, I'm not doing this very well. Bring it up and then just fold this back. So now I can kind of line it up with my edge here. And then as I work my way up, I'm just going to pull this off. And you know, the same things with each of the lettering. And when you get to like some of them, just be careful. But if you use this method, usually you don't tear them. Just fold that back. And then gently just pull that tab off. And then sometimes you gotta pull that out. It's got that extra stuff. So make sure you put your numbers on right. So you got the sticker, then your Tennessee, a space, and then your numbers. Now when I'm done with this, then I'm just going to put some, you know, like some turtle wax is good. So now, this is a good example of a number you just want to be careful with. But if you use that method, it comes out pretty good. Basically, I got some turtle wax. It's wax and dry, and there's a $50 Uber. Yeah, I might keep that. Anyway, you wet it, you spray this on, and you wipe it off. It's great. Anyway, this stuff is great. Prevents water spots. The water helps accelerate it to dry. Leave car wet. Shape product well. Simply spray one car panel at a time. You know, I mean, you could. This stuff is great. You do your whole boat. Just kind of polish it up and use this stuff, man. Anyway, I'll do that later. So just one more thing done. Now I gotta wire up my my graphs, and that's gonna be pretty. That'll be a little job, and hopefully tomorrow, if it gets to be 65, I can go ahead and take this dude out. So that's kind of the plan.
I used to hear them talking, the stories they tell, hanging out and sitting around in heartbreak hell. I could see that this ain't no place for me. And then my story became the same old story. Yeah, my story is just the same.